going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you. Now, the last video we did, we talked about juicing and how it benefits you, but a lot of people blend. Now, if you're like me, before you juiced or heard about it, you always blended. Like, you always had the blender in your mom's kitchen, and you never thought nothing of it. Like, you just, okay, I'm having like some nice little smoothie. Now, there is a difference between juicing and blending, a big difference, all right? And in this video, as I promised, I'm going to get into the differences. Now, I'm going to make a live video tomorrow night around 8:30, 9 o'clock, so stay tuned for that. Just keep your phones open for that. If you want to check the live video, ask any questions, things of that nature. But we're going to show you the difference, with our juicer and with our blender. We have a juicer and we have a NutriBullet. I'll tell you in the video, I'll put in the description where I got my juicer from video. But today, we're going to go into the difference between juicing and blending. So let's get into the facts. All right, now juicers have blades or gears that grate up and grind produce. The juicer spins or squeezes the juice out of your produce pulp. The pulp is separated from the juice. Prep for juicing is easy. Just wash your produce and put it, in the hole through your juicer. Very easy. The blenders still have a blade, but similarities in there. Now, for a blender, the blender pulverizes the ingredients. The pulp stays in the smoothie and makes it thicker. Smoothie ingredients can sometimes require more prep. Some blenders work better if you peel and chop your produce. All right, a juicer will extract the juice and remove the pulp from your produce. Now, what you're left with is all the liquid from your veggies and fruit, but none of the pulp, which makes it a lot easier to consume and doesn't make you full as blenders do. Now, a blender takes the whole veggies and fruit and pulverizes it into a thick drink. You get all the liquid and the pulp from your produce. Now, everybody's, going about this fiber thing. Like, well, how do you get your fiber if, the juicer separates the juice from the actual meat and guts? Well, let's talk about it, because there's two different kinds of fiber. Soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Now, this remains in your juice even when you take out the pulp, the soluble fiber. Soluble fiber absorbs water in the intestines, forming a gel that helps slow the transit of food through your digestive tract. It also helps as a prebiotic to support healthy bacteria in the gut, as we said in the last video. Now, insoluble fiber, this remains in your smoothie as pulp. Insoluble fiber makes you feel full because it literally takes up more room in your stomach. This fiber keeps you regular. Now, since your body doesn't absorb much of it, it also adds bulk to your stool, all right? Now, juice contains little to no fiber, but fiber is incredibly important for proper digestion and good health. Soluble fiber, like that found in apples, carrots, peas, greens, beans, and citrus fruits, dissolves in water and slows down digestion, which helps you manage your blood sugar levels. Insoluble fiber, which is in vegetables like cauliflower, potatoes, and dark leafy vegetables, adds bulk to your stool and stimulates your intestines into action. Now, for the juicer, it's antioxidants. Now, fiber isn't the only thing present in fruit and vegetable. In 2012, a study compared in the presence of phytochemicals, antioxidant compounds with potential anti-cancer properties in grapefruit juice versus blended grapefruits. The researchers found that blended fruit had a higher concentration of the beneficial compound because that compound is primarily found in the fibrous membranes of the fruit. It also eases digestion. So let's talk about that. Now, the proponents of juicing will tell you that giving your body a break from a hard work of digestion is one of the benefits of going without the fiber. Also great for the losing weight and healing process through that part. Unfortunately, there's not really much science to confirm that stance. For people who have completed juice fast and cleanses and reap the benefits, they connect it, to their newfound diet approach. A lot of people that I know, they go on like these juice diets and they lose a lot of weight. Now, here's the difference between juicing and blending. Now, first things first, if you juice or blend, you must want to lower the fruit content and try to up the green content. For me, if you juice, I juice because I don't like to mix and have pulpy greens in my blend. So when I actually take all the juice out of the greens and get the good stuff and put a little bit of sweetness, I'm having a predominantly green drink, and it's not a bunch of sugar consumption, because even too much fruit is bad for you, all right? Now, pretty much sugar is a major downside to both juicing and blending. The person says that did the study said both juices and smoothies can raise blood sugar, but the effects are more rapid and dramatic with juice because people like to put too much fruit in there just because it's juice, and then it has the just as bad as effect as juice. Now with blended fruits and veggies, there are only so many you can drink before you start to feel full, because the pulp, skin, and fiber increases the volume of the drink, which fills you up and therefore limits your total calorie consumption. But with the juice, you consume the same amount of fruits and vegetables and still not feel full. Now, some commercial fresh juices contain as much or even more sugar than sodas. Now, in 2014, they did a study found on the average fruit juices contain 4.5 grams of fructose per liter. This is the good fructose, not the bad fructose, okay? Not far off from the average of 50 grams per liter in sodas. So what they're saying is people who juice with predominantly fruit, it actually is just or almost just as bad as soda and other juices and things of that nature. Like Minute Maid apple juice is found to contain, 66 grams of fructose per liter, higher than both Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper. And though smoothies may have less sugar, that it should be a concern regardless. All right. Now here's why juicing and blending are great, which I do on both. Now everyone knows that we all got to eat more veggies and fruit, but only 7% of most people's calorie intake comes from plant food. Now the reason why you should be juicing is because if you're like me and you don't like to eat a bunch of veggies all darn day, I'll just put them in my juice and I'll get all my veggies in without having to put them in my shake and having a bunch of, mixed up greens and pulpy greens, because it doesn't taste as good if I mix it with juice. Also, when I do this, I also don't have to put my protein shake, obviously, in my juice. So what I do is when I break my fast, I kind of have my fast I'll break my fast with the juice, and then I'll end my fast with a smoothie because I know that's going to fill me up. And I'll get all my hemp seeds, my chia seeds, all that stuff, my protein, my vegan protein powder, and a little bit of fruit, such as berries, raspberries, high in antioxidants, in my juice. Now they say which one is better. It depends on your goals. Now, if you're looking to lose weight, a juicer is probably one of the best ways to go. If you're looking to bulk up, you can do the blender because it's going to up your calorie intake, with how much you're keeping. I think you should do both. That's just me. All right, I think you should do both. So pretty much besides that, tomorrow I'm going to do a video on blending versus juicing so you can see the difference with the same amount of fruit and veggies from both. I'm going to put them in both and you're going to see which one is better for you. For me, I like juicing better, but I have to do them both because with my window being as small as it is, I have to consume a lot of calories, and I can get all my seeds in with this pack of protein, things of that nature, in my smoothie than my juice. I don't want to put a bunch of seeds in my juicer. Juicers are different than blenders, so I like them both. Juicing has great healing properties because you can mix things that you normally wouldn't put in your smoothie and your juice, such as beets, ginger, things of that nature. I'm not going to put that in my smoothie because it's just too strong. I need to get the good stuff out of it, not all of it. I don't want all of it. So, this is my video on blending versus juicing. Tomorrow I'm going to do a live video between 8:30, 9 o'clock. Be here or be square or check out you later, depending on your schedule. But I appreciate all the love and support. Keep on buying the soaps. I know they're healing you. We're about healing. So my whole channel is going to be about healing and opening your mind. The more you put green things in your body, the live enzymes, that electric food, as Save likes to call it, you'll become electric and you'll wake up. I'm telling you right now. So besides that, it's just Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. Intensity. And my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.